Hello, everybody. I forgot where my camera was. Welcome to the Tuesday night live stream. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, broadcasting to you live from the multi-million-dollar More Sunshine, Please live stream studios. I may have inflated the value of the studios. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope your week is off to a great start and your Tuesday is going wonderfully. I suppose it's time to check the chat. Let's do this. I've changed the position of my camera just a bit. A little behind the scenes here for you. It's a bit more over to my right, your left. And then my chat's over there. So pardon me while I look at that. And as I greet Mike Wheeler, you are first, you win. My admiration. Thank you for being here. Jason from Uper Wisdom Videos, welcome to you. Sister Sunshine and Augram, welcome to you as well. Disney Nerd Herders, thank you so much for being here. Lorena Zapata, thank you. Happy Tuesday. Fisher Fun Ventures, thank you so much for being here. Russ Stapleton, good to see you. Melissa Gover is here. Thank you. Eric Newman. Pepper Tree Villa? What? Season's greetings to you. D&G Explorers, thank you for listening in. Michael Riley is here. Candy Mom 15. Disney World Freak. Bill Steffen, thank you so much for being here. Captain Akron 27 is here. Thank you so much, everybody, for spending some of your Tuesday evening or afternoon with me here. I'll be honest with you. I've never been less prepared for a show than I am right now. I usually have everything written out. I have a plan. I have nothing written out, and I have a little bit of a plan. So I'll just start out with some things. Let me go back to this. I recently went to the Epcot Festival of the Arts to pick up this, my annual pass holder magnet. I'm going to try to zoom in instead of getting it close to the camera and having the danger of focus lose us. Did I say that? I don't want to lose focus. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to digitally zoom in and see if this works. And then you can see some detail on this magnet. Here we go. Here it is. How far can I go in? That far. Okay. It's not a great image, is it? I lost a little detail. Anyway, you've heard me discuss this before, but this year's Festival of the Arts pass holder magnet looks like it's hand-painted. It looks like it's a painted image of Mickey Mouse. I'll try to get closer. Here we go. I don't know if you can tell. It looks like there's brush strokes on Mickey's face and the background, and the word pass holder looks like it's hand painted as well. So this is truly the only thing I collect. So I was happy to finally get this. Let's zoom back out. Can I? Yeah, maybe that's too far. All right, so there's that. And that's going on my annual pass holder wall over there. It was actually already up there. I took it down to show you. So that's great. Now, Mouse Talk, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. All right, how do I get this out of the way? Okay. Timothy Rainwaters, I see you. Welcome. Andrea Houston is here. Shelly Starwalker, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Donna Anderson Follett is also here. Thanks, everybody. You're going to be sorely disappointed in the show, but thank you so much for being here. On Saturday, I took a trip to Orlando. I was a chauffeur of sorts. I dropped my wife off at one location, so I had a couple hours to kill, so I went to Hollywood Studios, and I also went to the Disney Character Warehouse. And that's where I got this shirt. I'm going to have to move the mic here. Ben from Pepper Tree Villa, I know, also has this shirt, but I know you didn't get it at the Character Warehouse. So this, just a couple months ago, in November, I saw this shirt for sale at Fort Wilderness, full price. And now it's already at the Character Warehouse for $9.99. Yes, I'm telling you how much I spent on stuff. So I was pretty excited to get this. I thought it was a great find. That's not all I got. I got one other garment. All right, I'm going to have to rearrange here to make room because I want to show it to you, but then I also want to demonstrate it. They have a bunch of Christmas stuff at the Character Warehouse right now. And I've seen this. I watched Bob and Ashley's Character Warehouse videos. So I knew this was here or there at the Character Warehouse. But it's an ugly Christmas sweater. And they had two kinds. They had a red one and they had this black one. And I thought I liked this one better. But it's not just an ugly Christmas sweater. Hang on. It lights up. So we're going to try that. Hang on. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. I think I turned it on. Here it is. There it is. So you may be asking yourselves, well, how much was that, Jim? $14.99, actually. Originally, I think this was like $65. I would never spend $65 on this, but for $15, yeah, I can get this. I'll wear this next season, next holiday season. I could look at this all day. I won't. Okay, but so that was my Disney Character Warehouse haul. Okay, and then it comes with a battery pack on-off switch here, so I'm gonna turn that back off. Here we go. There. All right. So that was kind of fun. They had a bunch of Christmas stuff. A lot I wasn't interested in, a bunch of backpacks and stuff like that. They had some shirts, but they were all small. I haven't worn a small in a long time, but it's cool. This is a time of year where they get a lot of turnover for their stuff. So it was exciting. Okay, I also want to thank Richard, the Orlando guy. I have joined the very exclusive club of the Orlando Guy Mug Club. I don't know if that's really a club. I just kind of made that up, but I was very happy to get this, and I thank him once again for sending it my way. I'll use it with great pleasure. Water. Speaking of water, part of the reason I'm so ill prepared for my show today is because we had a water softener installed. And the guy left just a little bit ago. When we purchased this house, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, it had a water softener, but it was no longer functioning, or it was on its last legs. I don't even remember. No, I don't think it was ever functioning because I don't ever remember adding salt to it. I don't think it was working. So we now have a water softener, and it's going to make washing our hands a 5-minute process because it's going to take that long to make it feel like the soap is finally rinsed off with softer water. But I kid. It just feels like that, so we're going to have to get used to that. But having a water softener is going to extend the life of all our appliances that have water running through them, our refrigerator, our dishwasher, our washer, not dryer. And it's going to make our hair look more luxurious. It's going to oh man, I wish I could remember. He explained to me why the softer water feels as it does. It removes. I don't remember. There's all of you probably know what's going on with the water and the water softener. He explained it. Now I can't think of it, but it was very interesting. He knew his stuff, and he's been doing it for 45 years. So. We're excited to have the water softener. Steve from Steve's World, welcome. Thanks for being here. Blake AM, thanks for being here, Blake. Rob Fuzz, hang on. Thanks for being here, Rob. Speaking of Rob Fuzz, let's go on with this promotion here. Rob Fuzz is going live on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to do my darndest to join his show as early as I can. I'll probably be on 4:30, 4:45-ish, maybe even 5 o'clock, but somewhere around there. So I'm going to be on with Rob Fuzz this Thursday for his live stream, somewhere in between the 4 and 6 p.m., somewhere in there. So looking forward to that. As long as promoting live streams, I guess I'll start here, thanking Dean from the Live Place for hosting this show and so many other family-friendly live streams. Head on over to theliveplace.com to check them out. There's a running schedule, and he's got about 4 million shows on there. Find one that suits your tastes. You will, because there's so many to choose from. So thank you, Dean. I am tentatively, more than that. The plan is I'm going to meet Dean on Sunday. He's going to be down here in Orlando. I'm going to meet him at Hollywood Studios, and it'll be our first time trying Rise of the Resistance. So I'm going to meet him there very early, maybe 6:30, I guess. Not maybe, that's the time we planned. We're going to be there at 6:30 so we can be in the park by 7, and that's when everybody's able to get the virtual boarding pass for that ride. So I'm looking forward to meeting Dean, and then certainly trying Rise of the Resistance with him and Epcot Bob. So that'll be very exciting. After this show, I'm in the way. Walt and Melissa have their Disanity. Disanity. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. Maybe I just say it fast. And Disanity. No, it's still in my head. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, their show is after this one, and it's always a lot of fun. And they rotate the themes of their show. It's on at 8 p.m. So when I'm done here in just 17 minutes, please head on over to Mouse Talk. I will be doing that. I also have to go to the store to pick up bananas too. So I guess I'll figure something out. The Orlando guy is here. Here it is. Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, let me digitally zoom in. Oh, darn it. I clicked the wrong thing. Here. Let me get rid of that. There it is. All right. Thank you so much for this. This is awesome, and happy to be an owner of the Orlando Guy mug. Is that where my camera was before? I think it was here. Okay. Patrick, Zippity Doodad, thank you so much for being here. Stacy Herder, thank you. Kay Atwood, thank you. Cricket Fox, welcome and good day to you. Or night, I'm not sure anymore. Where are we? I think I'm caught up. If I've missed you, I am so sorry. I'm really horrible at following the chat, but if you're here, thank you. What else now? That's it. That's all I had lined up. So that's not all. I had mentioned that I went to Hollywood Studios as well as the Character Warehouse this past Saturday. So I wasn't there long, but because I knew I was meeting Dean and Epcot Bob at Hollywood Studios this coming weekend, I wanted to go back to Galaxy's Edge. I had only ridden Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run one time, and that was back in August when I was in Anaheim. I hadn't done it here, but so I wanted to go back on it, and fast passes aren't yet available, but I thought I could take advantage of the single rider line, and I hadn't done that. So A little tip, I want to find out how long of a wait the single rider line was, because that's not posted. They have the standby line posted, but they don't have a time for single rider. Not like Test Track. They do there, but single rider at Smuggler's Run, it's not posted there. So there was a 70 to 75 minute wait, standby wait for Smuggler's Run when I went there this past Saturday. So I hopped on the single rider line, and I ended up waiting about half that time. I think it was about, it was about a half an hour. I waited about 30 minutes before I could get on the ride. I was single rider. I was paired with a family. I didn't get to know them much because it was actually very fast moving. We started chatting, but then we were called in to do the ride there. So I didn't find out where they were from or anything, but I did get to ask them if they had done this ride before, and they had. So either they were locals or they've taken multiple trips to Walt Disney World in the time that Smuggler's Run has been open. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Their children were the pilots, so it was kind of rough, but still fun. I don't care how well we score or how much money we owe the smuggler guy or whatever. Pardon me while I take a sip from my. So my mission was to find out how long the single rider line was. I found out that for a 70 to 75 minute wait in standby, when I hopped into the single rider, it was about 30 minutes. Now, I don't know how steady that is, and I suppose it's not, you can't rely on that at all, or else they would have the wait time for single riders posted. But it depends on, if they have groups of 6 going on, they don't need a single rider. But if they have a group of 5 and they need to fill another seat in there, then is that how many are on there? Yeah, that's right. So but they can do it at Test Track. I don't understand. Oh well, it matters not. So I did it. I loved it again. It was so much fun, but I cannot wait to get on Rise of the Resistance, and hopefully we can do that this Sunday. Yeah, the Philly crew is here. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Again, not prepared for this show. I don't have my usual stuff going on. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to look at some Disney news online and just go through it. I'll mention it. If you guys know more about this than I do, let me know in the chat what's going on. Let me see if I see anything interesting. Okay. First thing I see is a story that the headline is Emilio Estevez will reprise his role as Coach Gordon Bombay in the Mighty Ducks Disney Plus series. So, okay, a couple things I didn't know. I didn't know that Disney Plus is getting a Mighty Ducks series. I did not know that Emilio Estevez's character was called Gordon Bombay, because I've never seen a Mighty Ducks movie. I don't know how unusual that is. I think those movies were just after my time. I think it just didn't interest me enough to seek it out. I certainly never rented it, home movie wise. I suppose the Mighty Ducks movies are on Disney Plus, so if I really wanted to, I could check them out. Richard says no one has really seen a Mighty Ducks movie, or the sequels. I've never seen one. And here's another funny thing. When I was in college, I was an usher at a movie theater, and I think there was a Mighty Ducks movie there during my time, and I didn't see it there either. When Aladdin was there, I saw that about 100,000 times. Pocahontas, I remember that being there. But yeah, Mighty Ducks. It just I enjoy hockey. I don't know. I just still doesn't. I'll be honest. I'm not looking forward to trying to find it, seek it out on Disney Plus. But so anyway, I guess there's a series coming to Disney Plus, and Emilio Estevez is going to be on there. How about that? Russ says, then you don't know the Flying V. I don't. I thought the Flying V was a guitar. The Flying V, is that? I'm guessing that's a. I don't know what that is. Is that a defensive position, hockey position that they came up with? I don't know. Blake hasn't seen them either. It's been a long time for Rob. Yeah, Shelly, I'm a big Red Wings fan. A bigger one when they were better. Noah, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Just another Diz nerd. Welcome to you as well. Thank you. Yeah, I was surprised. I haven't watched much hockey this year, but I was surprised to find my Red Wings are the worst team in the NHL this year, which they made the playoffs for 25 straight years, I believe, if not longer. So this is all new. But again, I don't have the NHL cable package. I don't have cable. So I don't have a easy way to see them currently to my Red Wings. So Bob and Ashley, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Just another Diz nerd is a Maple Leafs fan. I just watched an old alumni game with the Maple Leafs and the Red Wings that took place in Toronto. I started to watch it. It was during lunch, so I had to stop after a while. And then Derek, I believe, is from D&G, is saying, go Buffalo Sabres. I know he's a Bills fan. I guess just by proximity, he's a Sabres fan as well. I'm not sure. My mom says all the Detroit teams stink. Yeah, they kind of do right now. It's not a great time to be a Detroit pro sports fan. It's hard. It's difficult. What are you going to do? Okay, let me go back. Here's something. Impressions de France, which is the movie in the France Pavilion at Epcot. Impressions de France returns to Epcot, beautifully remastered in 4K. Okay, so I had heard rumors that movie was kind of being pushed out. They weren't going to support it. Now with the Beauty and the Beast sing-along that they have there in that same theater, they only show Impressions de France, or France. I should just say France. They only show that after 7 p.m. So I've heard rumors that, well, they're just phasing that film out. Eventually, it'll just be the Beauty and the Beast sing-along there in that theater. But apparently, Disney has taken the time to remaster Impressions de France. I kind of like saying France. Impressions de France. They've remastered it. They've taken the time, so they're still investing in that. So here's another thing. Much like the Mighty Ducks, I've never seen that. I've never taken the time to go into the France Pavilion to watch that film, but I really want to now. Now that it's digitally remastered in 4K, am I the only one that hasn't taken the time to stop in the France Pavilion to watch that film? I recently watched the new film in Canada. I watched the new film in the Land Pavilion because they were new. I guess this is new now. Richard, the Orlando guy, says Impressions de France. No, France. Should never be removed. Now, there's words coming up here. I'm not going to. If only for that great version of Eric Saties. I don't know who that is, Richard. I'm sorry. Well, I guess that's a composer. Is it Satie? And then the name of a composition, I'm imagining. Help me out. I seem ridiculous right now. All right. Moving on. Let's go back to the news. What else we have here? Oh my God, this will interest me and none of you, I guess. I see a headline here that says vegan black and white cake shake comes to Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes at Downtown Disney on February 1st. Now, I stopped eating meat back in May. I'm not strictly vegan, but I aspire to be. Who am I kidding? I have pizza every week. But so there's a black and white cake shake in Anaheim. Okay. Maybe it'll make its way here. We'll see. The entrance is rerouted and more walls added as It's a Small World queue construction continues. So they're renovating the queue for Walt Disney World's It's a Small World. It'd be awesome if they added all those characters that are in the Anaheim version, but they're not necessarily. They're not at all. What am I saying? So I don't know exactly what they're doing with the queue, but they're doing it right now, whatever they're doing. Apparently there's a new retro 1971 Spirit jersey at Walt Disney World. So I'm not really into Spirit jerseys. There was actually a Christmas Spirit jersey. I saw Bob and Ashley had it on their video, and I saw it with my own eyes for $6.99, and I had it in my hand, and I thought I'll never wear this. Whatever. Okay, 7:57. We're gonna go over to Mouse Talk. Let me just tout that really quick. Melissa and Walt, they're on at 8 o'clock in just 3 minutes over at Mouse Talk. Disanity. If I say it fast, yeah, I'll just do that. Disanity. Check them out at 8 o'clock. All right, what else? Tomorrow, we've got the Disney Nerd Herders weekly live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And I'm going to be doing my darndest to get there as close to 7 as I can. I'm meeting with somebody at 7, but it shouldn't take too long, about 15 minutes, I hope. So I'll be there, Charlie and Stacy, as soon as I can. And then at 8 o'clock, D&G Explorers, Wednesday night live stream, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And I'm going to be on with them. I think Charlie is too, actually. It's their cruise show where they're talking about cruising. They're about to go on a cruise. Why am I on there? Don't know, but tune in to find out. What else we've got? The Fifth Gate. This is the show that I'm on with Rob Fuzz and Dean from the Live Place, Dreamers Empire. It's on his show. We had one, if you're not familiar, this is our show where we're talking about a possible, what we would want to see as a 5th theme park in Walt Disney World. So we came up with some ideas on our previous show. The next show is going to be next month, Tuesday, February 25th at 9:30 on Dreamers Empire channel, the Dreamers Empire channel. What else? I think that's it. It is 7:59. I want to thank everybody for being here. If I missed you in the chat, that's because I'm really horrible at this, but I feel I'm getting better all the time. Anyway, also tomorrow, the Diz and That crew after D&G Explorers at 9 p.m. on the Diz and That channel now. All right, 8 o'clock. I'm heading over to Mouse Talk. Hope to see everybody there. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next week here, 7:30, my channel, Tuesday. See you there. Ending broadcast. Bye, everybody. See you over at Mouse Talk.